Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Economic Empowerment Podcast. And this is the last poster I saw today. And I believe this is the ninth presentation. And this is basically talking about the rise of FinTech mortgages. And first, we look at these different types of graphs, and you can see that the FinTech market share in 2010 to 27 has a drastic rise. And then you can see that the number of bank branches in continental US by year is decreasing. And the number, because it's pretty dramatically, especially from 2016 to 2017. And the fintech growth decomposition, as we can see, is that the regulatory side is pretty small, but the fintech equity and quality is pretty cute. And when they combine together, it's like this. Again, like these are some conclusions the researchers found. This is by Felix Dorcifer, which is from Dortmund University, and which means rising fintech market shares in the residential mortgage market, and fintech quickens loans in the largest U.S. home mortgage lender. And there's 8.4 decrease in number of U.S. bank branches and increasing number of bank desserts with no bank branch. And two-thirds of banks' business, deposits, and real estate. And model this decomposes fintech growth, and their counterfactuals attributes to 90% of fintech growth to technology. And the results suggest there might be a crowding out of bank branches. So let's look at the methodology that he did through this. Is that the data he used is basically in the US, and the FDIC summary of deposit, which we can find this as well. And now the definition of fintech lenders come from these type of sources. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail about baseline and also identification, because I think it is extremely complicated to basically explain this through in a quick words. We only need to know the conclusion from this model. And the independent variable for fintech share is basically the social connected index of Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan. And I'm pretty familiar with it because there's an airport there. And I literally used the airport to fly to San Antonio. And the idea is that larger connectedness causes higher fintech lending shares, but no branch closures. And SCI purged by geographic factors to isolate pure social connectedness and stuff like that. And here are the results, which just shows the baseline, and fintech share rises by 7.7%. And there's a crowding out branches and stuff like that. And you can see the further results, and which lowers deposits from small banks and stuff like that. And you can check the robustness with a lag of 2 years, allowing bank to adjust their network. And the independent variable results robust to alternative explanations. Maybe they're the effect of big cities, SCI proxy for social capital. So in the end, the conclusion is that there's a negative relationship between increase of fintech shares and the change in bank branches, and there's a shift to fintech contributes to the drop in local access to finance by crowding out bank branches. So this is basically this guy's contact information for the research. I think is extremely interesting. It's a short and sweet research. I think you guys should read the paper and cite it if you guys want to use the source. And this is the QR code for his personal website, so check it out. So yeah, thank you guys for today's different journey and stuff like that. I think it's really interesting. And to sum up today, I think I have learned a lot. For this conference, I have learned a lot through like sustainable development, most notably about like ESG funds, and also like infrastructure and sustainable development, also licensing and stuff like that, which are a lot of areas that I have not even have a lot of too much expertise in it, which I have learned about a lot about to hear those people present. And the water infrastructure presentation, the how some macroeconomics policy, monetary policy, and stuff like that, which I just found really interesting. And hopefully I can be back here next year. Maybe I'll just do my own research, but I know this will take a long time. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next episode. Bye.